Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel Canada Immigration News. We hope you are doing great. Well, in this video, we will talk about 4 Canadian PNPs for express entry profiles with low CRS score. Canada's express entry system is the most popular route for skilled immigrants to gain permanent residency. However, a high comprehensive ranking system, CRS, score is often required to receive an invitation to apply ITA directly from the express entry pool. For candidates with lower CRS scores, provincial nominee programs, PNPs, offer a viable pathway to boost their score and secure an ITA. This article delves into the PNPs linked with express entry that are known for selecting candidates with low CRS scores. However, you must review the eligibility criteria for these PNPs since there are additional requirements to grab a provincial nomination via these programs. Table of Contents. Understanding the PNP and express entry. Why target PNPs with low CRS score requirements? 1. Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program, ONP, Express Entry Streams. 2. British Columbia Express Entry Streams. 3. Alberta Advantage Immigration Program, AIP, Express Entry Stream. 4. Nova Scotia Nominee Program, NSNP, Express Entry Streams. Understanding the PNP and express entry. The PNP allows Canadian provinces and territories to nominate individuals for permanent residency based on their skills, work experience, and ability to contribute to the local economy. Most of the provinces or territories have their own unique streams and criteria under the PNP, some of which are aligned with the federal express entry system. When a candidate receives a provincial nomination through a PNP express entry stream, they are awarded an additional 600 CRS points, virtually guaranteeing an IEA in the next express entry draw. Why target PNPs with low CRS score requirements? For many candidates, the CRS score remains the biggest hurdle in their express entry journey. Certain PNPs are known for selecting candidates from the express entry pool even if their CRS score is relatively low. These programs often focus on specific skills, work experience, or connections to the province, rather than just the CRS score. 1. Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program, ONP. Express Entry Streams. OIMP for express entry with low CRS score. Ontario is one of the most popular destinations for immigrants, and its PNP, the Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program, OINP, offers several express entry-aligned streams. A. OINP Human Capital Priorities Stream. Eligibility criteria. Must have an active express entry, EE, profile. Relevant work experience in one of the eligible occupations. A Canadian language benchmark, CLB, of 7 or higher in English or French. Educational qualifications equivalent to a Canadian bachelor's degree or higher. Pros. Ontario periodically conducts targeted draws for specific occupations, which can favor candidates with experience in targeted occupations even if they have a low CRS score. In 2024, CRS cutoff score has gone as low as 352. No job offer required. Cons. Competitive and unpredictable as the province can change its target occupations and CRS cutoff score range may vary without notice. High application fees compared to some other PNPs. B. OINP French-speaking skilled worker stream. Eligibility criteria. Must have an active EE profile. A minimum of CLB 7 in French and CLB 6 in English. Work experience in a skilled occupation at NOC-TER 0, 1, 2, or 3. A Canadian degree, diploma, or certificate, or its equivalent. Pros. Targets French-speaking candidates, making it less competitive for those proficient in French. CRS score cutoff was as low as 305 and draws are general, meaning that this stream has so far not targeted any specific occupation. Cons. Requires bilingual proficiency, which may limit eligibility for many candidates. 2. British Columbia Express Entry Streams. British Columbia offers several streams under its PNP, some of which are linked with the Express Entry system. A. BC PNP Express Entry Skilled Worker Stream. Eligibility criteria. Must have an active EE profile. A valid job offer from a BC employer in a skilled occupation. Work experience in the offered position. A CLB of 7 or higher in English or French. Pros. Faster processing times due to express entry alignment. Opportunities for high-demand tech and healthcare professionals. Cons. Requires a job offer, which may be difficult for some candidates to secure. The selection process can be competitive, with higher scores favored. B. BC PNP Express Entry International Graduate Stream. Eligibility criteria. Must have an active EE profile. A valid job offer from a BC employer. Completed a degree or diploma from an eligible Canadian post-secondary institution within the last 3 years. A CLB of 7 or higher in English or French. Pros. Tailored for recent graduates, making it easier for those who studied in Canada to qualify. Faster processing due to EE alignment. Cons. Requires a job offer, which may not be easy for all graduates to obtain. Limited to graduates of eligible Canadian institutions. 3. Alberta Advantage Immigration Program, AIP, Express Entry Stream. Alberta's Express Entry Stream under the AIP is known for its low CRS requirements, often selecting candidates with scores as low as 300. OIMP for Express Entry with low CRS score. Eligibility criteria. Must have an active EE profile. CRS score of at least 300 points. Demonstrate strong ties to Alberta or work experience with a job offer in an occupation that supports Alberta's economic development and diversification. Pros. Low CRS score requirement makes it accessible for a larger pool of candidates. Focuses on occupations that support Alberta's economic growth, providing opportunities for skilled workers. Cons. The program is invitation only, meaning candidates cannot apply directly but must be selected from the express entry pool. The selection criteria can be vague, making it difficult to predict one's chances of being selected, but province has been mostly inviting profiles via dedicated healthcare pathway to candidates having a job offer from an Albertan employer. 4. Nova Scotia Nominee Program, NSNP, Express Entry Streams. Nova Scotia offers several express entry-aligned streams, focusing on attracting skilled workers with a mix of experience and language abilities. A. Nova Scotia Demand, Express Entry Stream. Eligibility criteria. Must have an active EE profile. At least 1 year of skilled work experience in one of the province's targeted occupations. A minimum of CLB 7 in English or French. Educational credentials equivalent to a Canadian high school diploma or higher. Pros. No job offer required, making it accessible to international applicants. Periodically targets specific occupations in demand in the province, which can favor candidates with relevant experience. Cons. Highly competitive due to a limited number of nominations. Occupation list and selection criteria can change without notice. B. Nova Scotia Experience, Express Entry Stream. Eligibility criteria. Must have an active EE profile. At least 1 year of work experience in Nova Scotia in a skilled occupation. A minimum of CLB 7 in English or French. Pros. Prior work experience in Nova Scotia gives candidates a significant advantage. No specific CRS score requirement, making it accessible for those with lower scores but strong provincial ties. Cons. Requires work experience in Nova Scotia, limiting eligibility to those who have already lived and worked in the province. Fewer spots available compared to other streams. Conclusion. PNPs offer a crucial opportunity for candidates with low CRS scores to secure a nomination and achieve permanent residency in Canada. Each of the discussed PNPs, Ontario, British Columbia, Alberta, and Nova Scotia provides unique pathways with their own eligibility criteria, pros and cons. For candidates with lower CRS scores, targeting the right PNP based on occupation, language skills, and regional ties can significantly increase the chances of receiving a provincial nomination. It's important to stay updated with each province's nomination trends and draw patterns, as these can change frequently and impact the selection process. Thanks for watching our video. Please hit the button and subscribe the channel.